Hello friends, welcome to Insights Icon Initiative. In today's video, we are going to discuss about Jallikattu festival. You know that it is in news due to some unfortunate incident. By involving in Jallikattu this sport, couple of deaths been reported. In this context, we will try to understand more about the Jallikattu festival. Now let's see the video contents. In this video, we are going to discuss about first the context. Why this particular topic in news, that is Jallikattu, the law versus the culture. By the way, friends, what is your opinion whether you are supporting this kind of traditional sport or you are towards more about constitutional norms or cruelty against animals? What is your opinion? What is your take on this particular topic? Let me know. Of course, this kind of animal sport is already there in Karnataka as well. Kambala, I think so. That name is Kambala. Pronunciation I'm talking about. It is more popular in the coastal part of the Karnataka. Of course, the beginning, that opening scenes of the Kantara movie, it features that sport, Kambala. Next, about Jallikattu, we discuss about the history of the Jallikattu and when it started. Actually, it has been celebrating, this festival has been celebrating for so many centuries. The timeline of legal issues regarding the Jallikattu, arguments against Jallikattu and argument in favor of the Jallikattu we will discuss. And in this video, we will discuss couple of times about Animal Welfare Board of India. So, we will try to understand about the more composition of the Animal Welfare Board of India. Then, similar kind of sports involving animals. And finally, we draw the conclusion. So, this particular sport is related to Tamil Nadu. So, we have to know some basic information regarding the Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu state, it shares land border with the Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Kerala. And of course, it shares ocean border with Sri Lanka. Okay. And this is the sport, Jallikattu. Actually, it is a bull taming sport. And this kind of sports are not new. Okay. This kind of sports already existed in other parts of the world. Like in Spain also, this kind of bull taming sport is very popular. And you all know that Rafael Nadal, popularly known as Spanish bull. Okay. Okay. Next topic in syllabus. This particular topic is related to history. That is Gender Studies paper 1. Indian heritage and culture. Salient features of Indian society and diversity of India. This is the syllabus mapping. Next, why it is in news. In this Jallikattu festival, so while celebrating this, 2 people died and 70 people injured. So during this bull chasing sport in Tamil Nadu. About the Jallikattu. Actually, Jallikattu is all about the bull taming sport. Okay, individual has to tame the bull, and whoever successfully do that, those are the winners. Next, it is a tradition which existed over 2000 years in various parts of Tamil Nadu. And of course, this sport was featured in ancient literature, Shilappadikaram. Actually, Shilappadikaram is one of the epic of Tamil classical periods. And by the way, Tamil is a classical language. Tell me students, how many classical languages so far identified by Government of India? The time of celebration. Generally, this festival will be celebrated in the second week of January during the Tamil Harvest Festival, Pongal. Okay. Of course, various states, they are having different names regarding this harvest festival. Punjab and parts of Haryana, they have the name of like Lohri and Baisak Purnima. In Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, Makar Sankranti, and Kerala, it's also, they have their own harvest festival, Onam, like this. Across India, different people have different harvest festivals. Reference to classical period. The Jallikattu, this festival has been known since, like Tamil classical period 400 to 100 BC. This was the Tamil classical period. Generally, this period also known as Sangam time. And this sport is very common during the IR people. Actually, IR people, these are the people who are, who used to live in Mullai geographical region of the Tamil country, ancient Tamil country. And this bull taming sport, even it featured on Indus Valley civilization seals as well. You know that Indus Valley civilization seals, they used to cover the goods in the trade and transport. And those seals also, this bull taming sport was present. And those seals were preserved in National Museum, New Delhi. Now the legal issues. Okay, of course there are different stages of legal issues are there. We will discuss about the important ones here. In the early 2000s, 2 petitioners, one is Animal Welfare Board of India and the other one is Animal Rights Group, that is People for the Ethical Treatment for Animals, PETA. They moved to Supreme Court against this sport Jallikattu as well as Maharashtra sport bullock cart race. Against these two sports, they approached to Supreme Court. 2011, of course, this judgment came, against the Jallikattu sport. Supreme Court given orders to ban this one. But meanwhile, we will see. 2011, Union Environment Ministry, they issued notification specially regarding bulls. Actually, in this sport, cows will not be used, only bulls will be used. Why they specifically, mentioning bulls? Because cows are the one which are milk giving animals. All the drought animals, all the milk giving animals, especially cows, okay, they have to be protected. That is the responsibility of the state according to Article 48. Article 48 of the Indian Constitution, the DPSP, it is specifically mentioning that it is the government duty. Tamil Nadu government notified that in 2011 notification that this sport is going to be conducted, and they modified this they tweaked certain rules and they announced that they are conducting this. And this sport was repetitively challenged on the grounds of Prevention of Cruelty to Animal Act 1960. So again, on these grounds, Animal Welfare Board as well as PETA, they filed a case like previous in 2000s, and in 2014 finally Supreme Court came with a verdict that they ordered the ban of this particular sport on the grounds of cruelty to animals. But in future, what going to be happen? In future, Tamil Nadu amended this state act related to cruelty of animals, and in that amended act they clearly mentioned that certain safeguards will be protected and there won't be any cruelty against animal. Based on such amendments, this act was passed, and Supreme Court recently supported that act as well. Here you have to understand one thing, that is the cruelty against animal, it is present in the concurrent list. That means both the union can make laws as well as state also can make laws. If these laws are aligned to each other, that is okay. Otherwise, if these two laws are contradictory to each other, then obviously law made by the union government will prevail over the law made by the state government. That we have to understand. Union Ministry for Environment, they revoked the ban by issuing notification just before the elections. And of course, Supreme Court stayed this 2016 notification. The Tamil Nadu government, they amended to Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, Tamil Nadu Amendment Act 2017, and in this amendment they clearly specified that they are going to put certain safeguards against the cruelty of animals. And Supreme Court referred this particular petition to the larger bench, and of course larger bench also supported the Jallikattu sport, and larger bench supported not only the Jallikattu sport, Kambla in Karnataka, and this bullock cart race in Maharashtra as well. Here Supreme Court is mentioning that as long as states are taking adequate protections, they can carry on with this sport, because Supreme Court observed that the larger bench observed that previous bench, that means previous judgment in 2014, the previous bench did not have enough resources, okay, did not enough information whether this sport is a part of the culture or not. So we don't have enough evidence. So that is the reason we should not go into that kind of details. Rather than that, we have to check whether certain safeguards will be there or not. Regarding that, yes, there are certain safeguards. So that is the reason states are allowed to continue this sport. That is the Supreme Court observation. Now let's see arguments against Jallikattu based on ethical issues like cruelty against animals, human deaths, just now we discussed, 2 deaths reported, cruelty to animals and manhandling of animals. All these are related to certain arguments against the Jallikattu. Now let's see arguments in favor of the Jallikattu. It is a cultural representation where various group of people assemble and people to people contact, these relations will be improved, and the respecting of traditions. So those are the lines took up by the supporters. Agrarian economy related to this, agrarian culture, Tamil culture, and political discourse as well. Like in the some people support this, compare with the Sabha and Samiti during the Vedic time as well. Next, Animal Welfare Board of India, the composition. Animal Welfare Board of India, it was constituted based on the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act 1916. In this act, section 4 allows the establishment of Animal Welfare Board, that is a statutory body, and it was established in 1962. Headquarters of this board present in Walakbar in Faridabad district, Haryana. Jurisdiction. Government of India's Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Initially, it was set up under this ministry. Later, of course, in the year of 1990s, it changed to Ministry of Environment and Forest. Now, this is very, very important. Sometimes they will pick you on this area. They'll ask you under which ministry it comes. Next, the composition. Members of this board, 28 members, and the duration of the tenure of the members, 3 years. Members, duration is 3 years. Functions. It acts as an advisory body which gives advice to government regarding the animal welfare laws, and it promotes the animal welfare in the country of India. It provides grants for animal welfare organizations, and it also frames rules regarding how animals should be treated humanly. So these are the various functions will be performed by this animal welfare board. Now let's see some of the sports involving animals. Jallikattu, Tamil Nadu; Rekla, Tamil Nadu; Bailigadi, Shariat, Maharashtra, this is the bullock cart race. Kambala, Karnataka; Maramudi, bull surfing, Kerala; Diriyo, bullfight, Goa. Even tell me students, this bull fight is also very, very popular in Assam. Okay, buffalo fight during Bogali Bihu festival, Assam. Bihu is also one of the crop harvesting festival related to Assam. Camel racing, Rajasthan. Cockfight, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand. In cockfight is very popular in Andhra Pradesh. Not only it involves the cockfights, even it also involves the fight among the people also due to betting disputes, due to this all kind of money incidents. So the way forward, even though there are various systems are there to check or to restrict the treatment of bulls and ensure the safety of the participants and spectators, still animal cruelty is continuing and still people are losing their lives. So that regulations and the safeguards needed to be implemented very properly. That is the way forward. Next, today's question. Consider the following statement in respect of the 32nd Summer Olympics. This is regarding the yesterday's video question. The official motto for this Olympics is a new world motto. As sports climbing, surfing, skateboarding, karate and baseball are included in this Olympics. These are right, and I am not sure about the motto. Check the motto of this upcoming Olympics. Now let's see. Today's MCQ question. Consider the following statement with respect to Jallikattu. First statement. It is a traditional sport that is popular in Andhra Pradesh. Okay. It is celebrated during the Pongal festival. It is a sport in which men compete with another men to maintain the control of the humps of agitated bulls that are released in an open arena. Out of this, which statements are right? Mains question. Jallikattu is a manifestation of superiority of one race over the other. That means human race over the bulls. Critically analyze the statement in light of cruelties inflicted by humans to animals in the Jallikattu events. Also, point out ethical issues and values involved. This is the mains question. Okay. Now, as we reach to the end of this video, in this particular video, we discussed about how Jallikattu was continued over the years, its reference in the ancient Tamil literature, and so regarding Tamil literature also we discussed. And we also discussed about the timeline of the judiciary, how this was processed in the courts, some pros of the Jallikattu and some cons of the Jallikattu also we discussed. Apart from that, we also discussed about various animal sports across India. So this is the detailed analysis regarding the Jallikattu festival. I hope you understood. If you like to suggest any topics, please feel free to suggest the topics so I can make I can make videos on those topics as well. Thank you. Have a great day.